What can prevent us from improving ourselves? All right, that is today's question. And welcome to my channel. I'm Thomas, and I do videos on educational topics of all sorts. But to start the channel off, we're focusing on the tree of life. And I'm doing 144 short videos here that are on various aspects of the tree of life. And if you need an introduction to Tree of Life, you might want to check my video called Tree of Life, a short introduction. That probably get you up to speed at least enough to be able to comprehend these videos. And you can also click the link in the description and I will send you out a free copy of the whole list of all the 144 different what I call fractal faculties of the tree of life that you can take a look at and compare and contrast and use to follow along with all the different videos that I do. So just click the link in the description and that will be for free. Okay, now today we're talking about number 26, what can prevent us from improving ourselves. And we're looking at, when we look at number 26, we're talking about an eighth sphere thing. So this is within the eighth sphere. This is the consensus worldview. This is our belief systems and our logical, concrete logical thinking faculties. This is what we use to separate things out into different categories, separate them into different categories. This is also the realm of the trickster. This is where the expert opinion and the institutions and the establishment and the powers that be are located, and they tell us what we're supposed to think and what we're supposed to believe. And so sometimes they're telling the truth and sometimes they're not. It's quite problematic also because this is where the source of all the resources and all the status in the world is. And so you kind of have to play ball with these people just in order to get any kind of resources. And but at the same time, they're making you say things that aren't true. They're making you believe things that go fly in the face of your own experience. And so this is a problematic area for those reasons. Okay, and then within the eighth sphere, remember what we do is we take the whole tree. If the tree itself is a map of our faculties of consciousness or a map of consciousness itself, and all of the components are faculties of consciousness, when we take the whole tree and we shrink it down and we apply it to just one sphere, we break, in this case the eighth sphere, we break the eighth sphere down into 12 different components. And for this one, number 26, we're referring to the ninth fractal, or the ninth aspect within this eighth sphere. So the ninth sphere, this is our domestic consciousness. This is what we get when we're growing up in the home from birth. For the first years of our life, we are highly receptive because everything is so fresh and new. And we're growing up in the home and we're being taken care of and nurtured by our caregivers, and we develop devotion to them. And so we stare at them and we watch what they do, we imitate what they do, we practice that imitation until we get it right and memorize it. So that's what it is. It's the learning cycle of heightened receptivity, imitation, practice, and memorization. So all that is kind of like fit in here with the eighth sphere and all of those things that I was saying about the belief systems and the rational thinking and the powers that be. Okay, so here, number 26 is called pure pressure. Stage number 26 is about overcoming the pushback or flack that is programmed to prevent people from thinking and acting for themselves. The powers that be want us to give flack to anyone outside the boundaries. We can stray only one natural standard deviation from the norm before triggering peer pressure. Conform, and we'll be living large. So be a good sport. Don't venture out. Stay inside the standard deviation, or they'll turn my life into a scuffle. Bust me off to do the Thorazine shuffle. Classify me way out on the fringes. Make me renounce my heretical tinges and testify I got better due to Doc's syringes. I must stay inside the standard deviation called normal. Don't like it? Well, they can't have anyone being a grouch, or we'll find ourselves sprawling out on the shrink's couch, or swallowing something to cheer us up from the doc's pouch. Can't have anybody being a Grinch. How dare we diss consumerism and penny pinch? Call me a quitter and a traitor if I try to escape from the guilty pleasures that we once spent together? I'm trying to do better, and you're cutting me down? They will humiliate and alienate us until it's persona non grata. And the heat just got hotter, and even police blotta for something trumped up, framed up, or untrapped, with permanent agents now assigned to our case. If we go against their dictates, we're ostracized for life. They're not going to take us seriously, not until we earn it with a U, not until it's posthumous. But before that, all our actions are delirious. And then, after we earn it, they'll scatter our dust to the winds and co-opt our legacy to their whims, if they can. Cultural jail cells. We do it to each other and even to ourselves. Freedom is in theory only. Conspiracy reality, conspiracy tautology, and the pressure we exert on ourselves makes us conspirators too. Okay, that is the 9th fractal of the A sphere, peer pressure, number 26 on the list of the 144 fractal faculties of the Tree of Life. And again, click the link in the description if you'd like a whole list of all the 144 fractal faculties of the Tree of Life, annotated, just to give you kind of a scorecard so you can play along at home. You can also check out my video, Tree of Life, A Short Introduction, if you'd like to get an overview of the Tree of Life before getting into the particulars of each one of these videos. Thanks for sticking around to the end, and click the like button. You can share the video with others, subscribe to the channel. You can also Venmo me or Cash App me directly. Those addresses are in the description if you'd like to make a donation. And stay tuned. I'll be rolling out number 27 on this list very shortly. And so stay tuned for that. And then meanwhile, just have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you very soon. Thank you.